Now, if you want a sure bet today, it could be with the Reserve Bank. Interest rates are tipped to stay on hold when the announcement is made this afternoon. But one thing that has gone up is the profit figure for Westpac. It announced a 12% rise in profits to $7.6 billion after a couple of days after a pretty handy profit increase announced by ANZ as well. So with all this bank happiness, when are they going to spread it around to us, their customers? After all, credit card rates are still way too high. Let's ask Michael Pascoe from Fairfax Media's Business Day. Michael, top of the morning to you. Official interest rates are low, set to stay there today. Banks are booming. Some credit card rates still beyond 20%. How can that be?
Because people are silly enough to pay those rates. No one says you've got to pay 20% on a credit card, and if you do, it means you've just got the wrong credit card. Because as we've always said, if people aren't paying off their credit card in full all the time or most of the time, they're actually they're not in control of their finances. If you're someone who's not paying off your credit card each month, you shouldn't be on that card. You hunt around, there are credit cards with relatively cheap rates, down closer to 10%. There are no frequent flyer points or altitude points involved, but you don't want those if the alternative is a massive kick in the pocket.
Yep. With interest rates still so low, likely to stay there for another year or so, with interest rates down overseas, bank profits up, is it time to go back to your bank manager and say, hey, let's have another look at my home loan rate? Can you give me a bigger discount?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That threat to walk out the door does wonders for your bank relationship, and there is no harm walking out the door. As a rough guide, anyone can go online, see what I use Ubank as a general guide to what sort of rate you can get. Have a look at that, have a look at what you're paying, and ask your bank to do something about it.
And they're pretty likely to give you a pretty good answer as well. So
there is a lot of competition for that mortgage dollar. Banks, and we saw that in Westpac's result yesterday.
Yep. Go and give it a go, everybody. Thank you, Michael. Here's that.